Rachel Zegler's rise to fame was nothing short of dazzling, until it all started to unravel. But what caused this dramatic shift from Hollywood darling to a star in crisis? Subscribe now to uncover the shocking details behind her downfall, and stay updated on the latest celebrity drama that's shaking Tinseltown. Rachel Zegler's breakout role in West Side Story propelled her to the forefront of Hollywood's elite. Her portrayal of Maria was hailed as a masterful blend of emotion, voice, and authenticity, earning her a Golden Globe and widespread recognition. "This role changed my life," Zegler said in an interview after receiving the award. With this success, Zegler quickly became a sought-after talent, and Disney wasted no time casting her as the iconic Snow White in their live-action remake. This casting choice was celebrated by many as a historic moment for diversity, with Disney's studio head commenting, "We're excited to bring a new, inclusive vision of Snow White to life with Rachel." While fans cheered the move as a triumph for inclusivity, the casting sparked heated debate among traditionalists. Critics questioned how closely Zegler would resemble the animated Snow White, with some feeling the change was a break from the film's classic aesthetic. "Snow White should be pure and timeless," one critic argued, while others applauded the shift. Despite the controversy, Zegler was poised to solidify her place in Hollywood, but not without the challenges that would follow.
I can only hope that despite my flaws, and despite my cracks and my breaks, and there are many of them, that at every premiere and everything I do, people will wait in line to see.
Snow White underperformed disastrously at the box office, grossing only $43 million domestically in its opening weekend, far below expectations. The film's second weekend box office saw a sharp 66% drop, a sign of dwindling audience interest. Despite a hefty $250 million production budget, the film failed to generate the necessary momentum to recoup its costs. Analysts pointed to several factors contributing to its downfall: lackluster critical reception, miscasting, and a marketing campaign that failed to resonate with both new audiences and nostalgic fans. Additionally, reports surfaced of empty IMAX screenings in major international markets like China, a crucial territory for any blockbuster. The film's reliance on reworking a beloved classic without modernizing it in a way that appealed to today's audiences left many moviegoers disappointed, further contributing to the steep box office decline.
No idea what everybody was reacting to, but I saw the logo and I got really emotional. I also heard everybody screaming and I got really...
The casting of Rachel Zegler as Snow White sparked intense debate, especially among traditionalists who felt the Latina actress was not a fit for the iconic role. Snow White is supposed to have skin as white as snow. It's part of her identity, one critic argued. Zegler, however, defended the casting choice, remarking, "Never in a million years did I imagine that this would be a possibility for me. You don't normally see Snow Whites that are of Latin descent." While many celebrated the move as a triumph for diversity, the controversy intensified when Zegler made further remarks about the 1937 film. She described the original movie as extremely dated and criticized Prince Charming's behavior, calling him a guy who literally stalks her. These comments did not sit well with fans, with some calling them disrespectful to the legacy of the classic Disney film. "I grew up with Snow White, and I think Rachel should have kept her opinions to herself," said one upset fan. The backlash continued to grow, signaling the rocky road ahead for Zegler's portrayal.
The cartoon came out in 1937, and very evidently so. There's a big focus on her love story with a guy who literally stalks her.
Yeah.
Weird.
Rachel Zegler's political statements stirred further controversy, particularly during the Israel-Gaza conflict, where her support for Palestine clashed with co-star Gal Gadot's pro-Israel stance. The public divide between the two led to tensions both on set and among fans, with many criticizing Zegler's outspoken activism. "It's disappointing when celebrities try to push their political views on us," one fan tweeted. Zegler's political commentary extended to her criticism of Donald Trump and his supporters. In one now-deleted post, she wrote, "May Trump supporters and Trump voters and Trump himself never know peace," which alienated a portion of her fan base. Many felt her comments were divisive and uncalled for, especially in the context of her role in a family-friendly Disney movie. In response, Disney reportedly had to monitor Zegler's social media activity and scale back promotional efforts for Snow White, fearing further backlash. The combination of political outspokenness and the casting controversy put her in an increasingly precarious position. The backlash to Snow White was swift and intense. Fans took to social media to express their dismay, sharing images of empty theaters and mocking the film's failure to attract audiences. One TikTok user posted a video of themselves sitting alone in a near-empty theater during a Snow White screening, with the caption, "The only one here for Disney's woke white." On Twitter, a frustrated user wrote, "Disney has made plenty of movies with strong female lead characters. Why the hell are they changing Snow White? Woke and broke." Critics also joined the chorus of disapproval. David Hand, whose father co-directed the original 1937 Snow White, called the remake insulting, saying, "There's no respect for what Disney did and what my dad did. I think Walt and he would be turning in their graves." The scathing reviews continued to pour in. One user posted, "This movie was a mess. Terrible casting, cringe-worthy dialogue. Disney should have left the classics alone." Another summed it up bluntly, "Disney's Snow White, woke, boring and forgettable." The failure of Snow White sent shockwaves through the industry. Disney decided to pause its live-action remake of Tangled, which had already entered pre-production with Michael Gracie and Jennifer Caton Robinson attached. A Disney insider stated, "We're taking a step back. The results from Snow White make us rethink the future of these remakes."
I'm sure a lot of people will assume it's a love story just because we cast a guy in the movie.
Rachel Zegler's reputation also suffered, with reports surfacing of her allegedly difficult behavior on set. Sources close to the production claimed she had emotional breakdowns and was hard to work with. Co-star Gal Gadot reportedly confronted Zegler saying, "We need to focus on what's best for the movie, not personal drama." Disney executives, concerned about her potential impact on future projects, have begun distancing themselves from Zegler, with one executive noting, "She's become a high-risk asset. It's unclear if she's still a viable leading lady for us." Despite the fallout from Snow White, Rachel Zegler is pushing forward with her career, announcing her first project since the debacle. She will star alongside Marisa Tomei in She Gets It From Me, a comedy drama directed by Julia von Heinz. The film tells the story of Zegler's character, Nicki, who reconnects with her estranged punk rocker mother, Charlotte, played by Tomei. This film offers a potential fresh start for Zegler in a new genre. Support for Zegler has come from several prominent figures, including Ariana Grande, Helen Mirren, and Melissa Barrera, who have publicly backed her during this challenging time. However, others have been less sympathetic. Critics like Jonah Platt and Russell Brand have voiced their disapproval, further adding to the mixed reactions Zegler faces as she attempts to rebuild her career. In the aftermath of the Snow White debacle, Rachel Zegler has taken a reflective approach when discussing the backlash. She acknowledged the intensity of the criticism, framing it as a sign of fans' deep attachment to the original film. "I interpret people's feelings about this film as their passion for her, and what an honor to be a part of something that people feel so passionately about," Zegler shared in an interview.
Because you're scared? Oh.
Well, it gets very rowdy.
Despite the negative reception, Zegler expressed gratitude for the experience, noting it helped her build resilience. "I feel so thankful for those moments because it started to make me feel like solid Teflon," she said. "That nothing can hurt anymore because they've said the worst that can be said." Her comments suggest a sense of growth from the experience, though the road ahead remains uncertain as Zegler seeks to rebuild her career in the shadow of the Snow White controversy. Rachel Zegler's rise to fame and subsequent fall from grace serves as a cautionary tale in Hollywood. Her casting as Snow White, though hailed as progressive, sparked fierce backlash, with many questioning the need to alter iconic characters. Her outspoken political views and controversial comments only added fuel to the fire, leading to a damaged public image and a box office flop. This situation underscores the delicate balance between personal expression and respecting fan expectations. In an industry where public opinion can make or break a career, Zegler's journey reminds us how volatile fame can be. As she looks to rebuild, the key question remains: can Rachel Zegler regain her footing and the public's trust? Only time will reveal if a true comeback is possible. What do you think about Rachel Zegler's situation? Is the backlash justified, or has it gone too far? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for the latest gossip and insider info on your favorite stars.